Hey, Howard.
There are over 8 million drivers in the state of Illinois. With that many people on the road, accidents are bound to occur. I'm attorney Howard Ankin, and if you or someone you care about has been involved in an auto, rideshare, or trucking accident, I'm here to help.
He has your number in his phone!
Call my office for a free consultation at 312-6-million. I'm here when you need me. Injury law made personal, that's Ankin Law.
And hello, gents. James, we'll start with you. What was it like running the Chicago Marathon?
A lot of things. Just got back from podiatrist this afternoon. I've lost 3 toenails, so that's cool. It's corny, and they say like you get to. I mean, I was I was walking in like pain throughout like being in Spain a little bit, and it started to dissipate the last couple of days, but then I realized it was just parts of my foot dying, and I would never feel them again potentially. So, it's kind of a corny to say in the marathon of like it's the greatest like walking tour of the city you'll get, but it's true. You get to see a lot of neighborhoods, you see a lot of like flavor around the area, and so that part's cool. At the same time, I don't know if like Bank of America like had all these volunteers and mass produce signs for them, or if everyone is just Googling funny marathon sign and replicating the 15 different options the AI spits out at them, and I have to see like the same almost funny joke 50 times over the course of 5.5, 6 hours. I don't know. So mixed bag in some ways, but obviously as you know, I'm very happy to have accomplished it, and at least in some small measure justified all the time I spent wasting time on the lakefront trail this summer when I could have been working or socializing or generally just not listening to audiobooks while hurting myself very slowly. So I got the reward in the end. It's cool. They gave us a medal. They gave me a free beer, so wasn't it all worth it in the end?
You doing another one?
I don't know. I mean, it's probably too soon or both to be like, man, that was hard as hell. I never want to do that again. Or like, oh, that was great. I should totally do more again. I would like for my toenails to grow back and then to review my my decision after that. I also kind of like at various points, you kind of got what you got, but I was like, they would have these stations of, biofreeze aid stations where you could just whip some weird mentholy goop to not feel the pain in your knees as much anymore. And I hit that a few times, but there's some notion to me like maybe I should figure out why my knee hurts all the time, and what surgery I've been apparently putting off all this time. And maybe that will dictate whether I run another marathon. But obviously I can. I don't know how long a window that will be, so it's not inconceivable. At the same time, it was a big time suck in a lot of ways, and I don't know if I'm ready to jump back in.
All right. Well, it was great to see you at mile 22. I was so happy that you made it that far.
Covered in blood.
I hope it was worth it, though.
In your defense, my nipples also bleed when I watch the White Sox.
I had like these like cool like athlete injuries, but they're really just gross and weird ones. Instead, I'd rather like I kept worrying about like tearing my Achilles or something like that because my calves would get tight, but that would at least sound like an official injury instead of like blisters so bad your toenails exploded and nipple chafing, which is I don't know. I can't I can't relate to players with those ailments so much. Miguel Vargas is going to hear about that. What am I going to do with these anecdotes?
War stories. Stars, they're just like us.
If you would like to deal with the injuries that James has dealt with, if you think it'd be a lot of fun to lose some toenails and have nipple chafing, You can register for the 2026 Chicago Marathon. That is actually open. And I mention that because the Chicago White Sox are looking for runners in next year's marathon for White Sox charities. So if you are a long distance runner and you are looking for a team to run for, the White Sox are looking for runners to be one. What was that called for you, James? Because you ran for, who did you run for again?
I ran for the Little Village Environmental Justice Organization.
Okay. So, yeah, if you're looking for a sponsor to run the Chicago Marathon, the White Sox will sponsor you. And then you can have the same marathon war stories as James is currently going through. But we're glad you're all in one piece, and we are glad that you are back. Thanks for watching the latest Sox Machine video. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel at youtube.com/Sox Machine. And if you ever need something to listen to, subscribe to the Sox Machine podcast wherever you listen to podcasts, such as Spotify and Apple Music.